Hello, this is Brenda Green. I'd like to welcome you to Living in the Go. Today I'm talking to you about jobs that you can get that don't require a degree. Let's face it, college is expensive, and everybody is not meant for college. If that's something that's not an interest to you, if your grades weren't necessarily the best, or if it's really not something that you want, no harm. You can certainly have a great career in so many other different things. There are skills that you can have, creativity that you could put into your job that would get you a lot of money. But I want to give you some of the specific things that, or jobs that I've heard of that you can do that don't require a degree. And mind you, if you're in one of those jobs and you're listening to me right now, send a message back to me and let me know what that job is. I'm always looking for more information. So one of the first ones I thought of was a plumber. A plumber can make anywhere from 80 to 100 bucks an hour and they come in and do a call. Let's face it, we're all going to need a plumber at one time or another. So it's a very lucrative job for you. You can make your own hours with it. You can be very successful in it. You can go to school and learn that trade from someone, from a master plumber, and become that. So that's one. Another one you might not have thought of is a patrol sergeant or a police captain. You can work your way up through the ranks and you can get about 89,000 a year on average, which is a very decent salary. Another one is a commercial pilot, and this is not the pilot who flies, let's say, Southwest going from here to there. No, this is a commercial pilot, and what they do is they do private charters or they fly merchandise. Somebody that maybe was flying for FedEx or whatever. Those are commercial pilots, and they can make about 78 to 80,000 a year on average. Electrician, again, you could learn a trade if that's something that you're inclined to do. People need electricians. You don't want to be doing stuff on your own because it can be pretty dangerous. And they can make about 75 bucks an hour. An elevator installer, believe it or not. My elevators went out in my building several times and they make good money. They install them, they repair them, and they can make about $84,000 a year. So that's a good salary. A fire inspector, they can make about 62,000 a year. Still a good salary, a little bit above the average. It's not a fireman, but these are people who work in conjunction with fire people. Aircraft mechanic, because somebody needs to keep those planes running, and they make about $68,000 a year. A steel worker, and we still have steel factories, and they make about $53,000 a year. Excuse me. Brick mason, they're still building buildings, and they can make about 56,000 a year. Firefighters, they can make 50,000 a year, so still good salary. And steel metal workers, those are the people, okay, the brick masons are building, but the steel metal people also doing things with the beams that go in the buildings, and they can make about 50,000 a year. So these are just something to consider. If there are more out there, certainly let me know. But again, you don't have to necessarily go to college to be able to make a really good salary and be able to have the life that you want, have a home, have a family, and be very productive. So I hope that helps. Thanks.